These are the rocks that are a pain. Camera isn't really picking them up too good. Good morning, everybody. It is April 20th, day 110 on the Appalachian Trail. I gotta really look where I'm walking here. We're hitting a big area where there's a lot of small to medium-sized rocks just angled everywhere. It's a lot of fun trying to negotiate this, but it is 9:30 and back on trail. We got up this morning. I didn't get much sleep last night. I was tired, was comfortable. Guess it just wasn't my time to sleep, so I got up fairly early. Just started putzing around, getting some things ready for the day. And the shelter was really nice, but we stayed outside. Not that that made a difference, but they had a solar shower there. Wasn't hooked up yet. They had a water spigot on the side of the caretaker's house, which was next to the shelter. That's where the spigot was. And they also had a couple surge strips on the front porch where you could charge your stuff. So I charged up the phone a little bit before we left. But yeah, back on trail at 8 o'clock. We met with Alan. Him and his wife Jen reached out and really wanted to help us out, and so thankful they did. I'm really glad we got to meet him. And he is man, I could sit and talk to him for a while. He used to be a crew chief, race car driver, mechanic, did everything for a pretty well-known sprint car team, and they did very well. So it was really cool to talk with him. And it was kind of ironic because last night, while we were trying to sleep, well, not sleep, like right at dusk, somebody was doing some hot laps with it sounded like a 410 sprint car. And man, I said, man, that sounds good. I wish I was at the races right now. And then next morning we talked to Alan and he tells us that. I was like, man, that's pretty cool. But anyway, we are gonna do this section. I think it's about 9 to 10 miles, and it's gonna be pretty rocky. These little rocks are a pain in the ass. When they get bigger, it's a little bit nicer because you can get more speed. But anyway, we're gonna make it to our extraction point and decide if we're gonna do a full send. We're leaning more towards doing it because the weather coming up, supplies, logistics wise and everything. So we may pull off a 25 plus mile day. We'll have to wait and see. Just very thankful that we have some support around here to help out to make it more manageable. So other than that, when we left Rainbow and Mountain Goat, we're still in their shelters. He was in a hammock and she's in her tent. But I know Rainbow likes to get going early, and Mountain Goat's usually sleeps in later, and catches up later in the day. So maybe we'll run into them again. Great kids. Would love to hike with them. But I think they'll be flying right by us sooner or later. So, without boring you anymore with the details, let's go find some cool stuff. We're gonna hit some cool rocks today and some neat views and some awesome campsites. And there's even a spot where there's like a field of big white boulders, almost like the Devil's Race Course, except not as big. So let's go check it out. Viewpoint. That's where we're going. That's what we're walking on. And that's where we came from. If you didn't get the theme, it's all rocks. And some of them move. That's how you take the skin off of your shin. Somebody told me about that. Ooh. Just another walk in the park. Yeah. But this park is about to get really ugly. All right, I gotta figure this trail out here. Hey now, we got to our extraction spot and we did approximately 9 miles and it was around 1 o'clock. We actually walked 3 tents down to a parking lot because where the trail comes out you're not allowed to park there, so we figured Alan would be down in the parking lot, so we get down there and we got hooked back up with him, and he had some pizza and some goodies, and we decided to do the full send. So we're going to Port Clinton, so it'll be about a 23-mile day. So we got a good bit to do yet, so we need to get her done. But there's really not a lot to see. It's just like what you can see behind me. It's just going through the woods. Haven't had really much elevation change, or sometimes the rocks will get heavier than other times, but for the most part it's not too bad. Just a walk through the woods. Beautiful woods though. So we were talking with Alan. By the way, thanks for everything that you and your wife have offered and have already done. Very much appreciated it. And while we were sitting there talking about what our plans were, we had decided we needed a place to go to do some laundry, get a shower. I mean, it's coming up on a week. We've been out here, not a week yet, but it's getting close. And to get a couple resupplies and hit reset for the next several days. So he had offered to come back to the house and stay there and get that done. So just can't say enough how thankful we are and how awesome that is. So we need to get in gear and get over there. So Port and Clinton is the goal for today, and tomorrow probably won't make it a big day. My buddy's coming into town, probably meet us there, and then we'll take off in the afternoon. So how far we'll get Saturday with the rain, I don't know. Sunday could be a decent day, and then look at what we got going forward. But one thing's for certain, one foot in front of the other, always heading north. Ooh, and almost doing a face plant. That's only number about 8 today. Ugh. Oh, by the way, I have it. I hit one of too many of them rocks, and I let it loose, and I got the cat back. So but we have another participant in play now too, so R2 is a pretty positive guy though. All right, should we see something cool, something funny happens, something neat happens, we'll let you know. But for now, the rocks are thickening up a little bit, so I better turn this off before I face plant. And not gotta get too much speed going through here. Strategically placed rocks. Hey now, before I forget, put this back in my pocket for a bit till we see something cool. It's funny how the three of us will be walking and talking about something, and the strangest, most innocent thing can go sideways and lead into a total crazy discussion. We've had some pretty good laughs. Pretty neat. But the heat is cranking up. This morning was a little chilly. It's got to be in the 70s right now. I got my sleeves on. Got my hood up. Some sun lotion on. And it's only supposed to get worse. That was another reason why we wanted to push today, because it would be a heck of a lot easier to make up these miles when it's not as hot. Humidity will be cranking up, and that's when we crank down. So let's go get this done. Really wanted to thank Jen and Alan for helping us out today. I also want to give a shout out to Cindy, David for yesterday. I had a great time hanging out with them, doing a little old parking lot party. That was neat. That's the first time we did that on trail. That was cool. Thoroughly had a good time. And definitely want to hang out with you guys again. I'm sure we'll get contact numbers and stuff and make that happen. And thanks, David, especially for the cigars. That was above and beyond. Well, everything you did was above and beyond. But those cigars, they just hit the spot. I had one, just finished the other one a bit ago. But so little unexpected things like that that give you a little boost while you're on trail. So anyway, just wanted to share that, get those thoughts out of my head so I can put some more info in there that I'll probably forget about anyway. Talk to you soon. Yeah, that's me again. One more before I forget. Iceman, your most gracious guy, and we totally appreciate everything that you've done as well. Hope you're enjoying some time with your wife today. Make sure you tell her, from the three of us, a very, very happy birthday. And we might see you again soon. So take care, have a good day. And now, let's go find the good stuff. Hey, now we are on the final descent. What a day. We hit 1,200 miles. That's a big accomplishment. We had a lot of rock today. I mean, a lot of rock. It's all good. It was fun. It was a pain in the ass at times. And of course the AT tried to kill us a few times. But overall it was a fun day. We left this morning at the 501 shelter area where we camped. Whoa! Dry leaves are so slick on rocks. And we're going to Port Clinton by the railroad tracks, and I believe there's a parking lot right there. So that makes it a 23.5 mile day. April 20th, day 110 on the Appalachian Trail. Now, when we get down to the parking lot, we're gonna get with Al, and then probably get something to eat. Head to his place. We gotta do shower, laundry, all kinds of stuff. So don't know how much footage I'll get after we get to the parking lot. So I wanted to get this in just to be safe. I always try to put a little something extra in. My battery's getting pretty low too. So yeah, 23.5 mile day. It was warm. It's even going to be worse tomorrow. So glad we got a bigger day out of the way. Get some stuff done tomorrow. Get back on the trail, meet Johnny, and see what we can get into this weekend. Johnny said to wear ourselves out so he didn't have to go big miles. Well, good news and bad news. We did half decent mileage, but we like to average around 14.6 a day. So sometimes lower. We'll make it up next day or some other days, but kind of got an idea when we want to finish and what it's going to take to do that. So Anyway, enough yakking. I can hear the road. Knees are weak. Palms are sweaty. Ooh, slipping on the damn rocks. I better shut this off before I plan it. But yeah, hope you guys had a good day. Have a good night, and we'll see you either later tonight or in the morning. Have a good one. This is some of the steepest decline I've had in a long time. I mean, it is steep. I shouldn't probably be even recording this, but it is pretty much directly down. You can see the road down there, and there's no switching back. It's just going down. So yeah, let's get down this parking lot. Hey now, it is 11:15, and we just got, I guess it was probably around 8 o'clock, 7:30, around 7:30, between 7:30 and 8 o'clock, we got into Port Clinton, and we walked to a couple different places, and we didn't know where this parking lot was, and it wasn't marked very well, so we finally ended up finding where Jen and Alan were. So got up to the parking lot and had some sodas and waters, and then we went to McDonald's and totally wrecked that kitchen. We all three of us really ordered a lot of food, and Jen and Alan did as well. So went there, got some food, then we came back to their house, and they graciously offered up their fifth wheel that they usually take to the races and camping. So we are in the fifth wheel. We got showers and we got a bathroom and we got beds tonight. So super grateful for their graciousness, and it worked out perfect. So we're gonna try and get some sleep tonight, and then tomorrow morning we'll probably do some laundry, do a little running around, and get some resupply and whatnot, and then eventually get back on the trail for a little bit, and then try and find a spot where Johnny can come and meet us, and get ready to head out from there. So hopefully you had a good Thursday. Have a good Friday tomorrow, and we'll talk to you when we get back on the trail or in the morning.